following podcast has been recorded by LIM.
From taverns across Chicagoland to St. Joe's Park in Joliet to the world of podcasting, they're upholding the good name of Chet Gunderson and letting the old styles flow. They are the lovely, intoxicated men. And this is the Lovely Intoxicated Podcast.
What do you hear? What do you say? Welcome to the Lovely Intoxicated Podcast. We got a lot to talk about tonight. We got some new faces appearing here for the first time. But ladies and gentlemen, Christmas chaos is upon us, and none other than Mr. December, Mr. 1-0. He's here. He's my partner. How you doing, PX?
What is... wait. So the movie doesn't count? So I'm still Mr. 1-0?
Yeah, I mean, it's all good.
I'll take it. I mean, shoot. Okay. All right. I'm still Mr. 1-0.
In the ring. You're Mr. 1-0. You're Mr. December. Come on now. We're spreading cheer. We're drinking beer. How you doing?
Just let's get ready for us to turn the calendar to December so you can see my lovely, lovely face on a nice firefighter poster. I mean, I'm not a firefighter, but I'll just tape my face to it so it'll look like I'm a firefighter. You guys see how quick I am with Snapchat. I'll make it work. Thank
God there's 31 days we get to look.
Wait, Gabagool, you're being rude here. You're introducing me first, but we have a lady in
our presence
in the chat. So wasn't the lady supposed to go first?
Listen, it's 2024. We're doing things a little funky Dory Funk Jr. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing for the first time on this podcast, the newest member of the Lovely Intoxicated Men. See, we're so intoxicated we don't even know our name, but I do know her name, and it's Lil McGee. How are you, my friend?
I'm good. How are you guys?
We're doing just fine. I got a little apple juice.
Oh yeah.
We're glad to have you on.
I'm glad to be here. I got myself a little Shirley Temple.
I got myself a bottle of water.
Delicious.
I'm out of beer, so I just didn't have time before my run because I was playing MLB The Show.
You need to get that Instacart, all right? Instacart yourself some
that's
beers.
the one where you put the pictures up and people like them, right? Instacart.
I'm going backwards tonight because I'm anticipating a little bit of drama later on, so I got to go backwards. Get a little rowdy because this is date night, Gabagool. Okay.
I knew that's where you were going with that. I totally knew that's where you were going with that.
I'm laying the moves. Like I said, we got Christmas chaos coming up, and we're going to give you a rundown through the card, but I think we're going to show a little picture here. Nice picture.
Nice little picture.
Some friends of ours. I think this is a yearly tradition.
Wait, what?
Ghostbusters.
Tony?
All right, listen.
You're not supposed to say hi to Maximus, Lil McGee.
Oh.
Well, we started this
podcast. Kind of an asshole right now.
When we started this podcast about over a year and a half ago, we got a little feedback on our first episode, and we were told, be respectful to your guests, even if you don't agree with everything they say. But I'm going to take that feedback, and I'm going to shove it right up somebody's ass. Because guess what, Maximus Orion? I can't stand you anymore. I can't stand anything you stand for. I don't know what happened to you. And I have two Christmas wishes. The first is that I wish undeniable crumbles. And the second, I wish that your bald spot on your head doubles every day throughout December.
Oh, wait. Gabagool, you get a third wish, too.
Oh, I get a third wish?
Yeah, because it's like a genie, Maybe you wish
I hope
3 more wishes.
Can't afford this magic product. And I hope you look like me, okay? I hope you look like me by the end of December. But anyways, welcome to the show. I hope you can bring some holiday cheer to this episode. We do have Christmas chaos. It's a time of giving. It's a time of spreading cheer and drinking beer. So I'll take this picture away. I can be civil if you can be civil.
I didn't say I wasn't going to be civil. I don't know what I did has to do with the actual like recording of a podcast has to do with it. What changed? Just I already went over this with Pat that because I had I know. I had issues with Turtle and I had something to accomplish, so I took care of it in a wrestling ring where it's supposed to happen. What does that have to do with any of this?
Well, I don't know. You turned your back on everybody. I know
I didn't turn. I didn't. So we're broadening the definition of the term everybody to just include Turtle.
Everybody, the fans, right? You betrayed us.
Why?
By teaming up with the undeniable minions.
I know what I'm doing.
Do you? Because this is what you're doing. This is you.
That's great. I don't know who has an eraser issue with this, but you got to work on it because just get Photoshop. It's worth the $200 a year just to not see that.
No, I mean, I kind of like how, that little hat that Mr. General Manager guy, Damian Saint, he's wearing. I like that.
Yeah, I know, but if you had Photoshop, you could literally take Damian Saint's face.
And that picture of you, I got to say, that looks just like you.
Because it is me.
Oh, that would explain it.
Eating a Snickers, and it wasn't the good one either.
Lil McGee, any comments on that?
Well, you're just not you and you're hungry, so I figured I'd just get you some candy.
Yeah, no, we've been over this 3 times now. I'm not hungry. Like, I just ate. This has nothing to do with why I did what I did. I had banana bread that was backstage before I went out there and did what I did.
Wait, there was banana bread backstage and no one told me? What the fuck?
I did tell you. It was at Fall Brawl. Coyote Rob brought it. It was in the back by the water fountain. By the phone charger. I told you it was there, but you were too busy being a mark and sit in front of the TV.
Well, this mark in front of the TV was just making sure that things were running smoothly, sir.
Running smoothly.
Yeah.
I don't want to deviate too much away from the regular scheduled programming of tonight's podcast, but I just feel like you've betrayed us. You've betrayed everything that good people stand for by teaming up with the undeniable minions. And
again, you're not the first person to do that. Yet I'm the only one that has to take all this shit from everybody.
No, I've called out J-Beck the bounce check. No.
I'm not talking about J-Beck, his issues. And I still think the bounce check is funny. But
yeah, it is pretty funny.
I'm talking about the other guy, the former champ, and his stuff. Now we gave him shit. I understand. And then, but nobody's brought up anything against Danny still. And he worked with Damian Saint during that match in the yard.
We don't talk about him no more, but
but we can shit on me no matter what. I have not seen one meme of Danny.
Because we're disappointed in you. That's all. And it's because we care about you. I still care about you. You are my friend. But
I'm tell you this. Let me do what I need to do.
No, that's not good enough. Because here's the thing. I trust you, man. I trust you. Now I don't. I can't anymore. When you're with these guys, I don't even know if I want you on this podcast. But you're already here, so you might as well add to the show, I guess.
All right, listen, you're mad at me. You're disappointed in me, which is worse than being mad. I get that. I have an Italian mother. I understand that. Just let's go. Just moving on. Moving right along with the podcast. See, Baby LaGreca doesn't hate me.
Junior Gabagool.
He is... he's totally disappointed. You were going to be his sponsor at the confirmation, but it ain't happening anymore, okay?
I think everything will be okay by the time he's in 8th grade.
Oh, I doubt it. With the people you're hanging out with, you're corrupted for life. So, well, let's just get on with the program. And I'm not talking about Nick Diamond.
Let's go back to talking about the Windy City Ghostbusters.
Yes, please.
For a second.
It's important.
Yeah.
So,
which I am one of, by the way.
Ladies and gentlemen, every year the Windy City Ghostbusters come to St. Joe's Park for Christmas Chaos for a toy drive. So please bring any unopened toy, puzzle, game, what have you, to the park for Christmas Chaos on Saturday, December 7th.
It's important. It's for the kid. You guys remember when we were kids, our parents gave us everything they could. Let's try to think of the kids that might not be able to open up a big gift on Christmas. Let's really open up our hearts and get them toys for these kids.
And can I add something to that? Anybody, I was told, anybody that brings a brand new unwrapped toy will be automatically entered into a raffle, and there will be just like last year, an RPW gift basket basically that will get raffled off. So if you bring a toy, you get a raffle ticket for this raffle. It'll include a free Maximus shirt, a free Shelly shirt, a free Chet shirt, a free Rocket Pro shirt. Steve Michaels is putting in some of his stuff. And any wrestler that decides to put in a shirt or any of their merch into this thing, it'll all be in this giant basket. So you get entered into that in the raffle for that if you bring one of those. I was asked to add that by one of the Windy City Ghostbusters.
And for those of you who like food, who's got that big back to them, they will have Twinkies and Crunch Bars in Captain Dave's Galley.
Yes, they
We
will.
want to talk about big backs. We got one right here. Right?
That is one man with one big back. I'll tell you what. But speaking about telling us what, let's tell these fine people about Christmas Chaos. Let's talk about some matches. I got some notes. I got some things I want to say and tell you guys about what exactly you can expect at Christmas Chaos. So let's get right into the very first match of Maximus taking on Joseph Von Jaeger. Now, the reason this match is happening, in part, is because during the Intercounty Championship defense of Joseph Von Jaeger and Jesus DeSafio last month at Harvest Havoc, Maximus Orion's music played in the middle, causing a distraction, which led Jesus DeSafio to win the match and become the new Intercounty champion. As you can see, Mr. DeSafio, now a member of the Undeniable, will be in Maximus's corner. And we're kind of burying the lead so far, because not only do we have Maximus Orion with us, Maximus Orion, being part of this match, also has the Rocket to the Top briefcase, which I would say in a bit of a shady way, in my view, as an outside observer, seemed to screwed over Sam Knight and cost him the match right as he was about to win. So, guys, thoughts on this match? Who do you think's going to win? Who's going to pull it out? Phrase
Lil
it.
McGee, I want to hear from her first.
Ladies first. See, we're gentlemen here in the Lovely Intoxicated Men.
Chivalry or chivalry, however you say that word, it's probably not dead.
I'm going for the suburban German, Joseph Von Jaeger.
And why?
Because Maximus doesn't like my candy that I give him, so.
Oh.
No. I like the Kit. Well, Kit Kats are ass, but so that was a terrible choice. But
the pun was good though.
I didn't. It's not. I'm just not hungry. It's not the fact that I don't like the candy. I'm not hungry when you give me these candy bars.
Well, also you ate the Kit Kat like a psychopath, so
that's
I'm
because
pretty
they
sure...
suck. So I was proving a point. Because they genuinely cover my Maximus name up, put Will right there. Those suck. So, just saying.
Well,
don't bring me shitty candy and we won't have the problem.
Well, I'm pretty sure Joseph Von Jaeger eats Kit Kats normal, so.
I eat them normal. I just didn't then because I was pissed off that you were making me stop and eat another candy bar.
Well, you're hungry and you're...
Especially a shitty candy. At that point, give me a Mounds or something even more shitty.
Oh, you like Mounds?
I said, give me... Did you not hear the words? I said Mounds or something even more shitty.
Oh.
Oh, boy.
Jesus.
Oh, my beard just foamed over
here on the Lovely Intoxicated podcast.
God. You want to make me happy? Bring me a deep fried Snickers or a Reese's.
You know, want to start something here.
You're supposed to tell us who you think's going to win this fucking match.
Oh yeah, you're supposed to do that.
Well, before I get to that, I think that No Coast made it to confession the other night. Father Doyle was doing a special appearance on Thursday, and they got the early confession. So No Coast has been absolved of all the mistakes and accidents they've caused over the years. And I think it's now time to blame someone new. And I think we're going to start blaming Maximus Orion.
You can, but I never held anybody for ransom for those crappy Mountain Dews things.
Well, you just made my beer foam. You just made my spotted cow foam over, so I blame Maximus Orion. Now, with regard to this match, how can you not see how you're disappointing everybody? Your damn music, while I do like your song, but I like the version from The Wedding Singer the best on the soundtrack.
The version from The Wedding Singer.
It's on the soundtrack. I have it on the cassette.
He's got you there, Maximus Orion.
That's the version I'm using.
Okay. So while I love that song, I don't appreciate it distracting this fine little Dutchman.
All right, you know what? Can I?
You know, he's David Hasselhoff's nephew, and you screwed him out of his Grundy County championship, and now you're gonna laugh about it? The nerve!
I'm laughing at that.
To come on this podcast and laugh about an atrocity like this. So my pick is Joseph.
You can pick. That's fine. Have a great time picking Von Jaeger. That's cool. He's probably a better wrestler than me anyway. But I'm just gonna put this out on the table, and I'm being genuine when I say this. I was nowhere around there when my music hit. I was upstairs.
What did DJ
my gear on?
Play it?
Another one.
DJ Khaled was on it.
Listen, DeSavio sent the Undeniable to the back. That's at that point. I saw it on the TV. I went upstairs to start putting my gear on, and then I hear my song, and then it shut off. So that was not. I was upstairs. So whoever did that, you can say all you want. I was upstairs and I heard the music. I went, why is this going off right now? And I went to go, and then it stopped as soon as I walked out of the thing, half in my gear. So you don't want to believe it? Don't believe it. I'm telling you, I did not trigger my music. I was not down there. I didn't tell anybody to play it. I wasn't down there. I was upstairs. Am I glad that Jesus won? Yeah, but I didn't play my song to distract him. I didn't. The real issue you should be worried about is, did Von Jaeger actually kick out or not? Or DeSafio, did he actually kick out or not? Whoever the hell was being pinned. Because the referee hit 3.
Hey, I was yelling at the ref as much as Double J and the fine people that were sitting in our aisle, but these refs, they got to go back to geometry class because they got to count. Okay, PX, what's your opinion on this upcoming bout?
On this Maximus Orion, you might ask?
Oh, I like it. Cheers to that.
Well, you get to the point.
So I'm going to go
No wonder Travis bitches that his podcasts go for 2 hours.
I'm going to go with Joseph Von Jaeger. And the reason why is because he's not Maximus Orion. And here's the thing, Maximus. You can pull this leg and it plays Jingle Bells. And it probably does because it's Christmas time.
When you fart?
Yeah, pretty much.
What?
Pretty much.
He said you could pull his leg.
Yeah.
Well, he did eat beans for lunch.
That's what I was, yeah.
Yeah, I'm just saying you could piss on my leg and tell me it's raining, Maximus. I don't believe you when it's talking about this music thing.
You just got a stinky leg. Do the stinky leg.
Do the stinky leg.
Everybody get it together.
Me and JVJ, we're going to celebrate by doing the stanky leg after your match, after he beats you.
Would it be the Stanken leg?
Wait a minute. Hold on. Guys, there's another undeniable member in the
What?
Should I let him in?
I was the only one that had access to this.
No, I guess somebody else does. Should I just let him in, Gabagool?
I mean, we've never had good luck with this, so go ahead.
All right. Here we go.
Oh, the
Jesus.
check has
Lord.
been bounced. Bounced, you say. Does that show?
It does not.
It does not.
It doesn't.
Well, it's supposed to be J. Beck the bounce check as J. Becky Lynch, and the man of three H's is pointing to her.
What's up, J Beck? How are you? I'm so glad to see you.
You know what? I've been a lot better. I mean, you were there at the last show.
I was.
Mr. Saint came to me and said I need to improve, say I need to do better. And I mean, he's right. I've been doing a lot of messing up lately. I almost cost my team, the guys I respect, the guys that are the champs in RPW right now, and I almost cost them their titles at the last show. And I do need to improve, but you know, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this once. I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired of being sick and tired of these insinuations and accusations from some chump who can't even get a job at McDonald's wearing a suit and asking me questions and acting like he's better than me.
That's
Don't talk about Saint
Damian
like
Saint
that.
like
I'll
that.
have you know that my friend PX works at a very fine establishment that's run by a king. Okay, it's royalty. It's Burger King. Screw you and your McDonald's. Go ahead, PX.
I mean, J Beck, let's just talk about this a second before we get into the match that you are going to be involved with. It's actually funny you jumped in today. I'm actually wearing the J Beck the Paycheck shirt that I bought from you the night of Kicks on 66 2022 when you were fired from your job as general manager of Rocket Pro Wrestling. Do you remember that?
Yeah, I remember that really well. It's because of people like you that I lost my job to begin with. All I ever did was try to do things for fans and try to do things the right way and do things to make the show better. And where did that get me? It got me exactly where I'm at today. And it took Mr. Saint to guide me and to teach me and to show me that I could be better than what I was. And that's what he did. He showed me who I was and showed me how much better I can be. And now I'm failing. I'm failing at that. Do you understand how frustrating that is?
And it's funny you mention Damian Saint because I was there for that match and I seem to remember that Damian Saint intervened and caused the idols to take power, causing you to lose your job. So it wasn't the fans, it's the man that you are working for right now.
And
That
J Beck, you
caused you to
gotta
be in that
understand,
position.
we are so disappointed in you and Maximus. These new peers that you're hanging out with, they're antisocial. We used to love you guys, but we are so disappointed in you right now. You need to get your act together.
Yeah.
And that's exactly the problem is the Rocket Pro Wrestling fans don't understand and they don't even respect the effort that it took to get to this level. Look at Undeniable. Look at where we're at right now. We have all the gold, except for, I believe, the tag team titles, but that's just a matter of time. Just a matter of time. And it's because of Damian Saint, and it's because of his great leadership and his great intelligence and his teachings and his guidance that got us to this point. It's not because of you guys and your signs and your stupid videos and your whatever else you guys do out there. It's not because of that. None of that has led us to glory.
Is it because of the Thin Mints, J Beck? Is it the Thin
Mints? You know what? It is the Thin Mints because those are the best, the GOAT of cookies. And anybody else that disagrees with me, you're wrong. You are so wrong.
Sorry.
Wait till you try a grandma cookie, okay?
Yeah, you got to try a grandma cookie for sure. Looks like Little McGee has something to say.
I was a Girl Scout and the peanut butter patties are actually better, so
She's got the proof to back it up, okay?
Yeah,
She
she
was
does.
in it. She has the badge of honor.
She has the badge. She has the.
I disagree
entrepreneurial-
with both of y'all. The Samoas are the fucking best ones.
Oh, but you hate pounds?
What does that have to do with it? I didn't. Okay, first of all,
Samoas.
no, not Samoans. Samoas. No,
Yeah, I'm a big fan of Roman Reigns. That's my favorite cookie.
Cool, great, whatever.
You're fair.
They should start putting him on the box.
That makes a lot of sense. Yeah.
J-Beck, why are you here?
I'm here because I'm tired of Pax talking smack. I'm tired of him feeling like he's better than me.
When have I ever said that I'm better than you, J-Beck?
I could feel it at the end of the show when you did your little interview. I saw your condescending eyes. I saw your vibe towards me. And you know what? I'm not going to take that disrespect. Just because what? You've been in the ring one time in your entire life? And you got lucky and pinned an idol.
Hey, come on.
That doesn't make
Respect
you
Mr.
anything.
1-0.
That doesn't make you somebody.
You need to respect Mr. December, okay? Look at that physique, J-Beck. And the look in his eyes that you're talking about, that's called astigmatism, okay? I know an optometrist, and he told me one time, PX, he might have astigmatism, all right? Let's clear this whole thing up right now. Just acknowledge PX's physique so we can all move along.
Wait. Tony, I do have to respond to this really quickly first. I mean, J-Beck, the reason why I gave you the look that I gave you is because I remembered that night, the fear in your eyes, wondering when your next meal was going to come. And I supported you because I truly supported what you did for Rocket Pro Wrestling when you were general manager. And I've been to every single show since then. And I have seen how you've gone since then. The guy that screwed you out of your job to begin with, who was the referee, by the way, in that 5-on-5. The guy that was the referee in that 5-on-5 was Damian Saint. And he has gone on and said in interviews that he did what he did to screw you over because you didn't check on him backstage one time when he got knocked down during a match when he was still refereeing. And you're going to work for this guy? After everything he said to you, after all the humiliation that he put you through before you completely dedicated yourself to him? After the baby New Year costume, you're still going to work for him? You're still going to sell yourself out to Damian Saint, who screwed you out of your job and then got your job after that? You didn't have to go that route. That's all I'm saying.
It's easy for someone like you to sit there and say that, Pax. You haven't been in my shoes. You weren't there when I lost everything that I did have. And you know who saved me? You know who brought me back to where I needed to be? That was Damian Saint. Because he is a wonderful human being. Because he cared about me. He wanted me to be better. So that's why he did all those things to me. It's because he cared. Not like you sitting there behind the rails or sitting there behind your microphone with your condescending attitudes and your podcasts and your little posts on Facebook. Damian Saint took the time to care about me and to show me that I could be better than anything I ever was before. He showed me the path.
Give me a second. I got to get something.
More food?
While he's getting something, folks, I want to talk to you tonight about a very careful thing. You need to check your kids' lunch boxes for these, okay? If you see these in your kids' lunch boxes, apprehend them, throw them out, because we don't want them corrupt. Okay, go ahead.
And those would be the luckiest kids in America to have those cookies, because they are, bar none, the greatest cookies alive.
Those make a good cereal. Do you know that, Beck? If you freeze those and then crush them up, put them in a bowl with milk.
I've done that numerous times. I actually have 2 boxes of Thin Mints in my freezer currently. So
Thin Mint's the unofficial cookie of the Undeniable.
that is correct.
J-Beck, I just got to ask you, what am I holding in my hand right now?
Something you stole from your cat?
What do I got, J-Beck? You know what? Tony, no, I don't have that. Lil McGee, what do I have in my hand
It looks
right
like
now?
Is that a crema?
That
it
is
looks
a
like a
half and
creamer.
half coffee creamer.
Tommy Creamer. He used to be in the ECW.
And what happened to you, Pax, last time you were close to some creamer?
Well, you poured the cream all over me. And
This is a family show.
Phrasing.
And here's why I'm bringing this to make my point. The J-Beck that I once knew, who I bought this shirt from,
That doesn't
who
fit
I
anymore.
supported and had his back in one of the toughest hours of his life, that J-Beck would not have poured half and half all over me in a suit. And I feel like that part of you is still in you.
I feel like you got what you deserved.
I feel like if he would have poured whole and whole on you, it would have been even worse, but it's still pretty bad. Just saying.
Hole.
And if you keep with your condescending, chauvinistic attitude towards me, Pax, it's just going to get worse for you.
Condescending.
Condoleezza Rice.
Condescending.
A text message to Maximus Orion. Tell him that I'm disappointed in him. Now get off my podcast.
Well, really quickly, I mean, J-Beck, it's clear that our issues aren't going to be settled tonight. But since we have you here, can we talk about the match that you're going to be part of at Christmas Chaos?
Yeah, let's go through it. Yeah.
Tony, go ahead.
Undeniable is going to have one undeniable night once again, and I will hopefully do my job and improve for Mr. Saint, because the last thing I want to do is disappoint him one more time.
Is this the undeniable match you're talking about?
This is the one I'm talking about. It's Aaron Stone tag teaming with Mr. Sam Knight to go up against Zero Gravity champion Eric Schultz and Outer Limits champion the Ryan Matthews. Now let's talk about
who is the most beautiful man in Rocket Pro Wrestling.
Oh, and in the corner of the Undeniable will be J-Beck the Paycheck.
That is correct.
Now, let me just talk a little backstory, give you guys the lore. Sam Knight, incredibly frustrated, aggravated when I talked to him after the last show about what Undeniable did to him to cost him the Rocket to the Top briefcase in the ladder match. And Aaron Stone, as of late, is completely unrecognizable. This is a side of Aaron Stone that we have not seen in Rocket Pro Wrestling. This is an Aaron Stone. This is a dream breaker with a chip on his shoulder and something to prove, especially to people that cost him the Rocket Pro Wrestling Championship within the Undeniable. It's gotten his way at every single turn. And then you have the Undeniable. You have Eric Schultz, who won the Zero Gravity Championship at the Rocket Rumble, at Fall Brawl, and Ryan Matthews, who won the Outer Limits Championship at Fall Brawl. And you have that man down below of me, J-Beck the Paycheck, who will be in their corner. And clearly J-Beck has said that he's going to have something to prove to Damian Saint. So, how do we see this match playing out, panel?
The numbers are stacked against our friends in Sam Nye and
Sam Knight.
Sam
no,
Knight.
He's not related to Johnny Nye.
All right. I get it now. I understand there's a T.
And a K.
They don't even look alike.
he's almost like a dream crusher right now. But the odds are always in the favor of the idols. Sorry, not the idols. God, all these factions that keep disappointing me. The undeniables. The undeniables always have the odds because they got J-Back the bounce check in their corner. He's walking around with his cane, bumping people, distracting the ref, coming over by us fans. We're trying to have a good time. You come over and ruin my night? Come on, man. I paid good money to be here. I got to go with these guys. They're on the redemption tour, but my gut says these guys are going to win, but my heart is with these guys. Thank you.
Lil McGee?
I don't think Schultz is going to give results. I also don't think that the naked mole rat,
hairless cat.
Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah, the Ryan Matthews. I don't think he's
not
gonna.
Sean Ryan Matthews, for the record.
Huh?
Not Sean Ryan Matthews, for the record.
Oh yeah.
Shut up.
But I'm gonna go with Sam Knight, and Aaron Stone.
Maximus Orion, you're wearing your hat backwards.
I always wear my hat. Why is that just a thing now? I've been wearing my hat backwards.
Trying to draw
high
attention to you. What do you think? Who do you think is going to come out on top in this match?
Who do I think is going to come out on top? Well, Aaron Stone's clearly distracted. He got. This is somebody I know. I know Aaron Stone. You all know that. No, but he's so giddy. I feel like that kid on TikTok. Hi, giddy. Sorry. Anyway, so Aaron Stone, clearly, even I noticed there's something they noted on commentary. There's something just completely different. Like, even though I'm with Undeniable now and you guys might not like it, Aaron Stone was still cordial with me.
No, I hate it.
At Darkness. Can I finish? Shut up.
I know, but I hate. Don't say I don't like it.
I hate the suspension changed on your car.
Hey,
so
you son of a fucking, I will come fucking find you. I know where you're at right now, okay?
Shutty. Anyway, listen. Aaron Stone would still do the Jimmy Kimmel thing. This month, nothing. It was like deadpan face completely.
Yeah, he was more like James Corden.
Right. So he looked meaner in the ring and everything he did. He went after Kid Lat viciously. He went after Eric Schultz viciously. But he still had his mind. He was like crushing Kid Lat's head. And then Schultz came up from behind, took advantage of Stone not paying attention, and pulled the tights. And 1, 2, 3, done. So I don't think Sam Knight can't handle a 2-on-1. And when it comes down to what is important, Aaron Stone is not focused. So J-Beck is right. Schultz gets results. Ryan Matthews is the Outer Limits champion. Schultz is the Zero Gravity champion. And Sam Knight, if Aaron Stone loses focus, is basically in a 2-on-1 handicap match against two undeniable champions. So there's if that happens, and it will happen, and Stone will get distracted and focus on something that is the wrong thing, the undeniables coming out of this. Whether Beck screws up again, which I hope he won't. Either way, Stone loses focus, the match is basically over.
And last but not least, J-Beck, before we move on from this match and let you go here, do you have any messages for Sam Knight and Aaron Stone?
Yeah, I mean, you guys all know the history of me and Aaron Stone. We had a whole thing last year with me actually when I first revealed that I was with Undeniable with him and the world title and everything else. I don't have any love loss for him. So,
you turned.
He's a great talent. Don't get me wrong, but maybe he's starting to see the fans the way we all see the fans, and maybe that's going to benefit him. But it's not going to be enough at this show to overcome my guys, Eric and Ryan, because, like I said before, Schultz is going to get results. Ryan's going to be beautiful and take care of business. And there's no way we're not going to have an undeniable win here. Every time we go in the ring, we show every show we get stronger and stronger. And I feel like all this is going to do is just show that we do deserve the respect and all the appreciation of the fans. But like normal, new fans aren't going to care. They're not going to show respect. But that's not going to change the fact that we're going to come home with the W.
Jay Beck, I used to have so much respect for you. Your theme song, your entrance song you used to come out to, Ladies and Gentlemen, by Drowning Pool. How many other fans knew that, right? Am I wrong? Let me know when I'm wrong.
Respect's like a cup of coffee nowadays. I mean, it's great for a minute, but, other than that, I don't really care about your respect.
We see what you do with cream. You pour it out, and that's what my respect. I love Drowning Pool. Don't ever come out to their music again, please, because you just disappointed us. Okay? This undeniable.
Life's full of disappointments. Like Maximus said, go get your car fixed.
You guys keep pushing the buttons. All right? This is not a bop it, okay? Stop pushing the buttons.
You should get your
I haven't twisted or pulled anything.
Just because then you would be able to drive it and go places. So, I mean, I think they're giving
you know where I'm going to go? I'm going to go find Maximus Orion. And I'm going to knock that head off his head.
Ooh.
Son of a gun.
I'm so scared, J-Beck. Can you tell?
Right, exactly. You don't scare Undeniable. You definitely aren't going to scare Maximus. And the only thing great about you is the picture of the great man standing behind you there. Other than that...
I know I'm great, but we could talk about Damian Saint too.
Listen, I know I don't scare you. I know I don't intimidate you. I'm not a wrestler. I probably never will be. I don't have money for wrestling school. I got to pay for a broken suspension.
And also, wearing sunglasses indoors, my thing, chump. Get a new gimmick over there.
Yeah, Beck, we're gonna.
I've been doing this since the optometrist told me that I had light sensitivity. Okay, it's a real condition. Millions of Americans affected every year, J-Beck.
Yeah, blue-eyed Americans.
Listen, I might.
What color eyes you got? What color eyes you got?
Hazel. Don't worry about it.
So brown. So you are full of shit.
What I'm trying to get at here, folks, is I might not be able to intimidate you, but I know what I can do.
Out-eat me?
I can boo you fuckers out of the building. My voice is louder, and I'm a part of this two-time rowdiest fan group, Nova Award winning. I'm the loudest person in that crowd, and I will get them all booing the Undeniable till you guys are out of the building. So, yes, I can't intimidate you, but I
own the building for the weekend. You ain't going to boo me out of nothing.
Yeah, there's the proof. There's the proof. And you guys know it. I'm the rowdiest.
Trophies I bought?
Well, Mr. Gabagool over there, just letting you know, I'm be looking for you on December 7th.
That's all right. Bring your
you and your stupid little jumpsuits.
But bring your ear protection, because I'm going to be booing louder than I've ever booed, J-Beck.
I say bring it, because nothing you can say, nothing you can do is going to change the fact that me and Undeniable are going to be victorious.
Undeniable, but yes.
One last thing, you better watch yourself, because I got a receipt coming for you if you keep running your mouth. And you better be careful what you say to me next time I see you.
I think I will.
Maximus, you have a great night.
Keep that under consideration.
You too, Beck.
Becky Lynch, you may not take it easy, okay? Just go. Just please leave. Hey.
Undeniable out.
Yes. They're out. So Maximus, I guess
be careful of that receipt. I heard he's got loan receipts like CVS. So just watch it.
Well, that's where they hide the coupons. You got to really look on page 3 of the receipt. That's where they got the flu shot coupons.
Oh, I don't want those coupons.
Now, guys, switching gears a second, I just got a message from an LIM member asking us, when is karaoke night? But it's going to have to be after this next match.
Oh, I don't care about
because it'll be Rockstar Johnny Nye versus the artist formerly known as Kevin Cade. Kevin Cade is now going as John Bowman. He rejected the name that Joey Roth had given him and decided to forge his own path. And I'm talking, of course, about Mr. Bowman. Now, this is the second Christmas chaos in a row where Johnny Nye and John Bowman will be standing across the ring from each other. Obviously, last year there was a 6-man tag where they stood across the ring from each other. A Nova Award-winning 6-man tag, by the way. You're welcome.
Mr. December!
And this was what really, really surprised me going into this. Now, Joey Roth comes out, apologizes to the fans, even Santino. He apologized to Santino and got met by the wrong end of John Bowman. But John Bowman and Roxy Hart were run off by Rockstar Johnny Nye. And I spoke with Johnny about this. Johnny just wants to put the idols to an end. That's his whole focus here. Now, Lil McGee, your name is Lil McGee. What is your thoughts on this match? Who do you think's going to come out on top?
I gotta go with Johnny Nye.
Star.
I'm not really familiar with John Bowman. I know I've seen Johnny Nye in a few matches, and he comes out great.
He's the rock star.
Yeah.
Plays guitar
Hopefully
for a living.
Hopefully we'll go celebrate his victory with karaoke.
Hey, we'll have to figure that out. So, Johnny, if you're watching this, I did get your message, and it did come up on this show. Now, Tony Gabagool, you're like John Cena right now. What do you think about this match? Oh, no, he's no longer John Cena. He's back.
There's a whole lot of Johns going out, if you get what I'm saying. We got the John Bowman. We got a John Enai. And give me 1 second. We also have a John Cena 2003 custom edition action figure. I digress. Johnny Nye, you are the Redeemer. You are the rock star of the realm. You are the protector of the LIM. I do have fears for you, my friend. This newfound foe, John Bowman, I'm quite worried about him. He shows a bit of ruthlessness that I haven't seen in RPW yet. I gotta go with Johnny Nye, but my friend, please be safe. I do want to sing scenes from an Italian restaurant for you. Thank you.
It is a 7-minute song. I just want you to know that, Johnny. No, Maximus, I want to get your thoughts on this match. And while you do it, I'm going to step away real quick. So,
okay, go ahead.
Bourbon.
Well, I don't like either. I don't like either guy in this match. After what Gray decided he was going to do, I still don't like the idols. That's never going to change. I will always hate Damian Gray no matter what. I don't know what the new attitude changes with Kevin Cade or now I guess John Bowman. I thought that if he was going to change his name, it would be something really intimidating. John just doesn't cut it. I mean, he could have went with Sheldon or Tim. They're all equally as intimidating. So I don't really know what Joey's plan is, because he kind of cost Gray the ladder match and allowed me to chokeslam Gray through the door. But then Johnny also saved Joey, but it looked like he was more going after Bowman than he was saving Joey Roth, if that makes sense. Like he could have given two shits who was in the ring. He was going after John Bowman, not saving Joey Roth. Like he left immediately.
Can we talk about that briefly? Because I don't want to lose that thought. I would agree with you, Maximus. If Johnny was really there to save Joey, he would have stayed in the ring with him. I think Johnny still has a bit of apprehensiveness about Joey Roth.
He don't trust him.
No, he doesn't trust him, but he's out for blood against John Bowman, and I think that might give him the edge in this bout.
It could, and considering I think it was Cupid's Carnage. I think they fought and Johnny won the match, if I'm not mistaken. I could pull it up. And then I know there was also a 2-on-1. Gray and Cade versus Johnny, and I think Johnny still won that match. So
I'm not the RPW historian. There's been so many old
considering I edit everything.
Have clouded my vision.
Either way, the last time these two guys fought 1-on-1, Johnny won this match. So I don't know if the name change, the attitude change is going to do anything, but he's beaten him twice now. 3 times if you count the match with the LIM versus Idols. So, I mean, technically Johnny's team beat Bowman's team. So
welcome.
Right. But so
And
that's
also
3.
you're welcome.
I think Johnny lost once to these guys and they lost 3 times to him. So I don't even know. Either Johnny's got his number. I don't know what it is. But I'm going to have to go Johnny on this one.
I mean, here's the thing. I'm going to go with Johnny because, I mean, he's got a big Maya bag of tricks. Look at it.
Oh my God, you got the Maya bag.
I got the Maya bag. It's the finest bag with all the finest things that are in there, like my microphone and also my other microphone.
I'm so glad
like Johnny
we
Nye
pay
is
for
a rock
professionalism.
star. And he knows the Idols games. He knows every play in their playbook. I saw that when I tagged with Johnny Nye last year. I've seen that in every match he's been against the Idols since. Johnny knows the Idols and John Bowman, regardless of what his name is. Johnny knows John Bowman like the back of his hand. Johnny was the one that brought John Bowman into the Idols. So clearly, Johnny is somebody who has done a lot of homework on Mr. Bowman. I think Johnny takes it easily. But speaking of taking it, let's take it to the next match. The next match is scheduled for one fall.
One fall.
And it is Rafael Quintero versus Gunnar Brave. Now, for those unfamiliar with Rafael Quintero, he's the diamond in the rough. This is a guy that was trained by Jason Hades and superstar Steve Boz. He's a mainstay in CSW and the current CSW Metro Division champion, and also has some gold in Gali Lucha as Gali Gladiatores champion. And Quintero is somebody who has been around the block. He's appeared in other companies as well, such as Destination 6 Wrestling, AAW, and has made appearances in NWA. Now, we are coming into this match with Gunnar Brave, who clearly has a chip on his shoulder from Damian Saint, giving Shaq Jordan, the guy that he really wants to get his hands on, the night off for the past 2 shows. Gunnar's very, very frustrated, as we all saw in that promo that he cut after his match with Saban Gage and Davey Bang last month. Lou McGee, you have a blanket behind you. What do you think of this match? Who do you think wins?
Well, it is Gunnar's house, so I have to go with Gunnar Brave.
Tony of the Gabagool, you got a picture of this match. What do you think?
King of the North. King of the North. I've been watching a lot of Game of Thrones. You know what I'm saying? King of the North. How you doing?
Yeah, I like the part where Kevin Spacey knocks on the no, wait, no, that's a different show. Never mind.
That's a different show.
Oh, that's Breaking Bad. Never mind.
I never want to doubt the hometown hero in Gunnar Brave. You made Joliet very proud. The last time Joliet was this proud was the Blues Brothers. Okay, so that's saying a lot about you, my friend.
Let it go already.
What this is the shit I'm talking about. Is a little cockiness, is a little attitude. You want to talk shit about Joliet? Okay, we're steelmen. We're the city of champions.
I wasn't talking about Joliet. I just said let the Blues Brothers thing go. Holy shit.
Oh, I forgot. You don't like the Blues Brothers. Okay. That's another reason why I'm disappointed in you. And you really...
You know what? You can be disappointed in me for that one.
You know what, Gabagool?
I find it boring, completely boring, and whatever. Continue. Just keep going.
PX, I want to touch on a couple of things you said. That
Wait, really quickly, I just got to say this while we're still on this topic. Gabagool, I hate those Illinois undeniable.
Thank you for saying what we're all thinking. Now, I want to touch on something that PX mentioned. Rafael Quintero. He was trained by two legends in this business. Okay, Jason Hades and one of my very first favorite wrestlers, Steve Boz. Okay,
but good, I feel so young, yeah.
Exactly. And they're two legends of the Chicago scene. And here's the other thing. Gunnar Brave, he was trained by none other than Merrick Brave and Seth Rollins. So he has that suitable backing and that training. Now, Gunnar may not have been in AA. Well, has he been to AAW? I don't know if we got a historian here, but I digress. Let me get back on track. I think these guys both deserve their flowers, but I got to go with the hometown hero. All things considered, this has the makings of match of the night, if I'm not mistaken. Maximus and PX, I'd love to hear from both of you.
Maximus.
I agree with that because they stole the show last month. Gunnar and Davey Bang and Sabin Gage, 100%. They came in a very, 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 very close second to Marshe Rocket and Jake Ullman. That match was just too damn good. But then again, the Texas Roadhouse Rules run the line, so who wouldn't fight hard for that?
I would.
Yeah, I know you would, fat ass. Shut up.
Hey,
anyway,
I'm not fat. I'm big boned.
Funny, I've never seen an overweight skeleton before.
He has a large back. You got to
anyway.
Yeah, we're disappointed.
Anyway. Yeah. Disappointment. Yeah. Whatever. Anyway, surprisingly, I'm gonna have to go with Gunnar on this one because he has just beat the ever-loving shit out of everybody that he's fought the past couple shows. So, I'm not gonna sit here and doubt his ability anymore. So yeah, I'm going with Gunnar as well.
And I will also go with Gunnar, and here is why. I saw Gunnar after that last show. I saw him come through the curtain. Even after that promo, he wouldn't look at anybody. He was just very, very focused on Shaq Jordan and sending a message to Shaq Jordan. Now, Rafael Quintero's not really involved in the situation. You might say he ain't got nothing to do about that, man. You might say that very well.
I ain't got nothing to do about it.
I have nothing to do about that, mate.
Oh, God, you just turned it British. Thanks a lot.
So, my viewpoint is that, again, Gunnar's going to see this as Shaq ducking him yet again. So he's going to have to make sure that the message that he sends through this match with Rafael Quintero is crystal clear to Shaq Jordan, to Damian Saint, that this match needs to happen yesterday. It just does. I'm not kidding around, folks. No malarkey. Just has to happen. And Gunnar's going to use this match to prove that point. In Gunnar's house. Like Little McGee said, I brought it back around. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Just look at it. Oh, you know what?
You deed it.
Why don't you just look at it?
Tony Gabagool, you're going to love this next match we're going to throw to.
Oh, would you just look at it?
We're going to look at this match
Just look at it. Wait.
Oh, you do? Okay, you do exactly where I was going to. Oh, would you just look at that?
Just look at it.
Wait, we got to also acknowledge that.
Wait, just rub the head. Like you rub the belly of the Buddha, you rub the head of the tribal liaison. Okay,
He will
you
probably he would
we
probably
love
smack you in the face with a Rolex watch if you tried to rub his head.
well,
Yeah, well,
this man cares about the fans, unlike somebody else on this panel tonight.
he didn't for a while.
This man makes sure. Well, he always cared about me. This man ensures your safety, that you get home safe. When was the last time Maximus Orion asked if I was okay to make it home and to make sure that that boy gets home safe? Okay. I never heard that from Maximus Orion when he was with the Undeniable.
You didn't hear that from me when I wasn't with Undeniable, because I don't need to baby a 30-year-old man when I'm 27. What? I'm not your mom.
You could have been if you were in a different parallel time zone, but I digress. Here's the match card. Think about it, Maximus. You could have been my mama. Okay? You could have been wiping my ass for a living. Think about it. It's Harry. Think about it. Harry.
I don't want to think about your hairy ass. And we have here Skylar Reed, Rion Skills, Canada, You Feel It, going up against the Three Rings for the RPW Tag Team Championships. Now, Rion and Skylar became #1 contenders last month after beating Victor Wade and BOW. Now, it's really clear that Skylar Reed is trying really hard to embrace a different side of himself. And Rion is really doing his best to bring it out of him. Now, is that going to be enough to beat the Three Rings, one of the most legendary tag teams in all of Chicagoland independent wrestling? Tony Gabagool, what says you on this?
I will surmise my answer in one word. Are you ready, folks?
I'm ready.
Rio!
Broke the sound barrier.
You did break the sound barrier, so could you?
Oh, Rio!
Now it's not picking it up.
No, it's not. You're too soft now. You try it again. Third time's the charm,
Rion!
Okay, that's better. So you think Rion's gonna win?
Do I think it? I know it. How you doing?
Now, Lil McGee, you have a small cat-like being in your possession.
I do.
What is this cat-like being's name?
His name is Ollie.
What's he look like? What kind of?
Oh my god, let me go get him.
Oh my god, we're gonna see Ollie making his podcast.
Now he wants to run away, of course.
Oh,
Listen,
scaredy cat.
what is it? Wait, the cat is a scaredy cat?
She's wearing 3 stripes on her sleeve. So you know what that means? She's a friend of the family. The Cold Cut family. The Gabagool family. There it is, the cat. How you doing?
Ollie! What's up, Ollie? What's up, dude?
He says, "What's up, everybody?"
So what does Ollie think of this match? Does he think that Rion and Skylar are going to pull it out, or does he think that the Three Rings are going to come out on top?
Well, let's ask him. What do you think, huh? He says, it's gonna be Rion and Skylar.
Very good. And how's he liking that toy I got for him?
Oh, he's liking it real nice. He's going fishing every day. He's catching all the fish.
Oh man, he loves fishing. He goes out on the dock, and the old ball and chain tries to call him, but he's on the other line. Am I right, Danny? It's a Danny reference. It's Danny. It's like my
Hey. Slow your roll a little bit, all right? We don't talk about that no more.
Hey, we can talk about. He's not like it's not like he's that one guy in WWE we can't talk about anymore.
He's almost in the same ballpark. Let's move on. You got
Kind of a
anything else?
different. Kind of a
That's
way
not the
different
same
thing.
ballpark,
No,
sir.
not at all.
You just had to be there for it.
I don't
okay?
think WWE's just disappointed in that guy.
No,
No.
They're definitely not disappointed in that guy.
We're much more than disappointed in the name that we do not speak of.
Oh, Maximus?
Time.
You just
No,
said
we speak of Maximus, but there's another name that you guys keep uttering, and I keep telling you.
Voldemort.
What's that?
Voldemort.
Even
we can
worse
say that.
than
That's
Voldemort.
fine.
We don't talk about Danny.
Oh, you mean
All right.
Danny?
Hey, what did I say? Am I not the leader?
You got to
Am I
remember,
speaking
I'm his
French?
brother. I kind of have
Bravo.
to talk about him at
Am I
times.
Riddle.
speaking French? Je ne sais quoi? Huh?
Menage
dresses.
de trois. French fries.
Moving right along.
All right, moving right along to Maximus Orion. What do you think of this match with the real deal, the viral Canadian, and the three rings?
I know you guys are picking Rion and all, and that's great. Do you see the two men on the right side of this flyer?
They look
Yeah,
like
he's
they
got-
just walked out of Halloween Town.
He's on my left.
No, they
He's-
nobody in Halloween Town looks that evil.
He's got
Not even with the gray spell.
some kind of bag on his head.
These are
Not a Maya thing.
psychos. These are psychotic people. Machine and Sinister, 2/3 of the three rings. And you think that Skylar, who just left Undeniable and still looks like he's walking around like he doesn't know what he's doing, and Rion, who thinks for some reason that he doesn't deserve to be in this in the first place. And you have them going up against Sinister and Machine, who are not attacking now. They are defending. That makes them even more dangerous.
I think they look like the usual person from Downers Grove, if I'm being honest with you.
Oh,
When I'm driving down
Northern Downers, maybe.
Ogden Avenue, these are the kind of people.
No, that's
I
Northern
think
Downers, sir. Not even close.
Well,
Not
go
even
ahead.
close.
Yeah, he didn't
Unless you
pass
see,
the,
unless you see rich stay-at-home moms that fucking go play tennis and shit that are driving around in their Escalades, but they look like Sinister, which I highly doubt, then you are wrong. But my pick is the three rings because Skylar's head ain't in it, and I don't think Rion is in it anymore either. So there's no reason to put your money on them. Plain and simple.
Well, I already spent all my money on old style at the bar at St. Joe's Park at Rocket Pro Wrestling, and you can be there for Christmas Chaos. I believe the date is what's the date, guys?
It's on the
8th?
thing.
It's December 7th.
I can't read, Maximus. Okay, you just
Shocker.
keep disappointing me.
Why? Because I can read?
Okay, you're better than me. Is that what this is now?
No,
You
I
wanna
asked
be-
you
No,
a
we already
question.
did that
Tony?
earlier.
Yeah,
You
we
want to
did
be
this
better
already.
than Uncle Tony? Okay.
Cool.
What's the next match?
Well,
BX?
wait. I gotta give my view on this,
Please, we're waiting
and it's
for you.
simple. So I'm looking at two men on this poster. I'm looking at Sinister and Rion, right? I'm looking at both of these guys, and I know they're gonna have a lot of differences that are gonna come between them, and those titles are gonna come between them. So I know this match could potentially be a war, but I hope that they'll be able to talk things over the morning after.
Dutch baby.
There we go. Lil McGee, when are we introducing you to the Dutch baby?
Probably December 7th.
We're gonna do it? We're gonna go grab some breakfast before the show?
Yeah, I think we're gonna go get some Dutch babies. We're gonna be big backs.
Oh yeah, we're gonna be the big back besties. I'll tell you that.
Yeah. Yeah, the big back besties who get Dutch babies.
Dutch babies and turnabout pizza and all of the things. And ooh,
And the
Christmas
Costco
tree,
sticks.
Christmas tree cake donuts.
Yes,
When
the
is
Christmas
Captain
tree
Dave-
cake donuts.
When is Captain Dave making Christmas tree cake donuts?
I gotta call him up and I gotta ask for a big back favor. But I
Are we
gotta
gonna
do
do
the
another
quality.
match, or are we just gonna talk about shit you guys are gonna eat?
Yes.
I'll tell you what, we're not going to eat this bullshit.
No, but what
Yes.
were you saying, Lil McGee?
We're gonna get the Bosco sticks and the chicken wings and the Christmas tree donuts.
Oh, we gotta get the Christmas tree donuts. They definitely tight, but we gotta make sure we put them in a Maya bag.
Yes, the Maya bag. They're not in my bag. I don't want them.
This part of the episode is sponsored by this Maya bag. Maya bag. It holds stuff in it. How about that? But let you know what, really quickly, we've gone this whole episode. We do actually have a sponsor. Now, Lil McGee, I know you're a Deadpool fan.
Yeah, I am.
You know this about you. You find him quirky. You find him exciting. I bet you're probably wondering, Pat, where can I buy some nice Deadpool comic books for myself?
I was just thinking that this morning.
You might also be wondering, where can I buy Josh comic books of his favorite DC superhero, Kite Man?
I was thinking about getting him something for Christmas, actually.
You know, or maybe condiment.
You know what? No. Actually, you know what? You're right. It's not Kite Man, it's Condiment King. You seen how much ranch he puts on everything. But you might be wondering where you can get some Josh Condiment King comic books. And there's a very easy way for you to do this. And you'll need to go to cartercomics.com. Whether they be graded or raw, Carter Comics has it all. All you have to do is go to Carter Comics, either their website or their eBay page. Put in the discount code, not promo code, because you can use a discount code as many times as you want. Promo code, you can only use one time. Put in the code, lovely, IM, to save 10% off your order and get free shipping as well. So go to cartercomics.com. It's the one-stop shop for all comic needs, especially this holiday season. And that is how you do a promo, kid. Right, Maximus Orion?
We're live, pal.
We're live, pal. And speaking of being live, there are going to be live matches at this next show, like the Steve Michaels Open Challenge for the RPW Championship. Mm-hmm. Now, earlier on in the show, it was established that the Undeniable is holding every single title in Rocket Pro Wrestling except for the Tag Team Championships. And Steve Michaels is coming back from a month-long vacation given to him by General Manager Damian Saint. So Steve Michaels is going to be fresh-headed into this match. But we don't know who his opponent is. It could be one of the Coyotes. It could be Maximus Orion. He does have the Rocket to the Top briefcase. It could happen. You know, it is interesting that you keep bringing that picture up in December. It is interesting, Tony. I mean...
You're not in a match. No.
Listen, you never know what could happen.
No, I do know. That's not happening.
Listen, Maximus, you never know what could happen at a Rocket Pro wrestling show.
Could be Santino. Santino could answer the Open Challenge.
No, absolutely the fuck not.
He could.
No, he can't.
I didn't say
I'm
fucking
not waiver.
You never know. Champion Michael Madonna, down of the family, the greatest hits of Madonna. He might show up.
He will not, because he'll be at the Oakbrook Terrace Hotel with the Knights of Columbus.
Okay, let me try another picture. This guy might show up with his little hammer. Okay, you never know who might show up.
No, he was doing that, right?
At a Rocket Pro wrestling show.
It could even be Bill Shelley. Bill Shelley could. He might.
It could be this guy. How about it now? You never know.
He was just at Frontline.
He was just at Frontline.
He was in the front of the line for the Frontline show.
He was.
Can we just leave that to Pat, please? That stupid shit.
So, who we thinking is going to answer the Open Challenge?
I have some thoughts about this. My thought is, this picture, to me, looks like somebody I know over the years of watching pro wrestling. And that person is none other than Vacant, okay? Vacant has held more titles than anybody I know, okay? I got to put my money for this bout on Vacant because I think Vacant resembles none other than this mysterious figure. Am I right, PX?
I mean, I could see the resemblance. I mean, Maximus, you got to be honest. I mean, I know we're going to be having a major guest at the show, and we'll talk about that in a little bit. But are we getting Vacant in Rocket Pro Wrestling?
No.
Okay, well then that shoots down your theory then, Gabagool. Sorry to let you down. Hope you're
I don't know. You just keep disappointing me.
Whatever.
Lil McGee. You have a painting of a flower behind you.
It's not a flower, it's Buddha.
Oh,
Yeah.
Buddha's holding flowers.
Yeah, Buddha's holding flowers.
So I was partly right.
Yes.
So, who do you think is going to answer this open challenge for Steve Michaels RPW Championship?
I think Ollie just spoke about it. He's going after it. He wants the
Return to
title.
the King.
He wants the stuff. He wants the smoke. He's going for it. He's been training his whole life. He's got it. Look at him. Look at him. He's intimidating. He's got claws and stuff. He's got whiskers. He's ready.
Yeah, look at cat.
What?
That's me every single time she brings a cat up.
But I mean, I would like to see Steve Michaels versus Ali once in a lifetime.
Ollie's a legend.
The Iron Claw versus the Bear Hug.
Ollie's even got a whole finishing move. It's called the double hammy whammies.
Oh, I've heard that's devastating.
I do want to talk briefly about the Iron Claw. Back when Maximus Orion was our friend, he went and saw the Iron Claw with us. But lately, I wouldn't go see a movie with you because I'm just disappointed in you.
Gabagool, just because I'm not really clear on where your stance is with Maximus, are you disappointed in him by chance?
I think he's mad.
No, I think he's just disappointed. He's not mad, just disappointed. He'll get over it.
Disappointed at this point.
But yeah, what is this? What is Ali's finisher move? Describe the lore. What does this do? What could Steve Michaels expect?
So he can expect when Steve Michaels is not looking, Ollie's gonna hit him with the double hammy whammies from the back, gonna knock him out cold, and give him the 1-2 knuckle your shoe. Then the 3 count's gonna go, and then ding, 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 buddies.
My money's on Ali. I'm just gonna say that. I mean, I was gonna say, on my money, it's the Coyotes because clearly, I feel like the Coyotes might answer this because, I mean,
What were you saying about the cat now?
I'm talking about a completely different animal. The Coyotes. Yeah. So when the Brooks Berna did challenge Steve Michaels the last time there was an open challenge,
he got his ass
it could. I mean, could it be another Coyote? Could it be Connor Hopkins? Could it be Damian DeShane?
Happy birthday, Connor Hopkins.
Could it be Christian Rose?
Mm-hmm.
We haven't seen Christian Rose at St. Joe's Park all season yet. Could the Coyotes be going after the undeniable now? Could they answer it? Maximus, would you be ready if the Coyotes came after the undeniable?
Oh, I was just about to say he's got his little briefcase that he forced his mother to sign. She's a saint.
I was there.
That woman's a saint, and you forced her.
It does, so it doesn't matter. No, I didn't actually.
Yes, you did. You held
the owner
her
has to sign it. You want me to read it?
Yeah, but you held her under duress. Do you think in the right state of mind she would have signed that? Think about it. Just think about it for a second.
It doesn't matter. It's signed by me. It's signed by Damian Saint, our general manager, and it's signed by my mom, the CFO of Rocket Pro Wrestling. Therefore, I don't care if it's Connor. I don't care if it's Berna. I don't care if it's DeShane. I don't care if it's Christian Rose. I don't care if it's the cat. If somebody takes the title off of Steve Michaels, immediately comes back to the Undeniable.
But what if it's
by way of
Santino?
Maximus Orion?
What if it's Santino? I mean, your plan might not work as well.
Why the hell would you better be talking about Morella?
I was talking about White Girl Wasted.
I would cash this in a heartbeat and make it a handicap match, just so Steve could beat the hell out of him and win.
Is that even in the contract? I don't know if I don't know.
I get to okay. I would turn a triple threat match into a handicap match. Happy?
Mm.
You have too much power.
You know what? Gabagool's right. We're disappointed in you.
Whatever. I'm just saying it doesn't matter. This match does not matter that much.
And I'll have you know, hold on. I'm going to
Steve is going to defeat.
You wield that briefcase for evil, Maximus. You don't have good intentions.
It doesn't matter if I don't have good intentions. I won. It doesn't matter how I was put in the match, if I was supposed to be in there or not. I grabbed the briefcase. That is my signature, my mother's signature, and Damian Saint's signature. That means this contract is valid until, holding on, November 8th, 2025. Harvest Havoc 2025. So you know what? I don't care if that doesn't work for you, brother, because
no. What he's trying to say is that your little briefcase is full of piss water, just like that can is full.
It doesn't matter.
That's what he's trying to say.
What I'm telling you is that this is still valid, whether you like it or not, whether you're disappointed, whether all the RPW fans don't like it. This contract right here means that title basically stays with the Undeniable. So if whoever that is manages to beat Steve, which they won't, your new RPW champion, Maximus Orion. So it doesn't matter.
Still on Ollie.
I'm with Lil McGee there.
Nope. Well, you can be whatever you want. You're wrong.
Here's why I brought this in.
Ugh.
I brought this in from evidence. This is the beer that was paid off. And as you know, I'm currently with Simp conducting an investigation. Simp's obviously not here. He's investigating some leads with Thomas Foolery right now.
Ugh.
And I'm just going to ask you point blank, because I watched back.
Get to the point.
I watched back Lemon Order, and I noticed that Eric Schultz said along the lines of, don't forget who paid you. And
I don't know who he said that to.
We found $3 under this jury member, this Hulk Hogan Real American beer. Mm-hmm. Did Eric Schultz pay off Hulk Hogan?
You have to tell the truth.
And you have to. I mean,
God is
going to have to go to a
watching.
mistrial, which we'll have to schedule at a new trial at some point, and it wouldn't count as double jeopardy.
No.
How do you know that for sure?
I don't understand. Okay, I'm going to tell you this one time. First of all, we didn't know what the hell the jury was going to be, so there'd been no way to pay him off ahead of time. Okay, we didn't know if it was going to be real people or cans of beer. So that's null and void. Secondly, the case was thrown out. You're not trying me again.
It wasn't thrown out. There was a mistrial, and in the legal definition of a mistrial, part of that is the current trial is disqualified. And Gabagool, you're going to
try all this again. You're going to try all this again.
Yeah, I mean, Gabagool, mistrial. Doesn't count as double jeopardy, correct?
We went. I don't care if it counts as Family Feud. We went over this. Okay, we went over this at the Halloween party before we went on trial. I'm being put on trial based on the bylaws that were written after you went through your bullshit as top fan. Not fair. Granted, you could be disappointed to me all you want. You could be mad. You could fucking hate me. Whatever. But the fact that I'm suffering the consequences now of the bylaws that were written after you went on your top fan thing, which to me was most likely worse. Or, it's worse because I was not holding, the LIM championship while doing it. I'm an active wrestler. I did something to another active wrestler in a wrestling ring. You went psycho. I'm not psycho. I'm doing something to change and help my company grow. You had a temper tantrum like a fucking 5-year-old over a championship that's not even an actual championship.
I don't know. I think Tony Gabagool would take some exception to that, as he is.
He can take exception to it. It is not.
Champion.
It is not. Yes, it is an LIM beer drinking championship. It is not a championship that is won in a wrestling ring. And this is. I don't have a championship right now.
I think someone's jealous.
No. I'm not. I can't have a beer drink. I don't drink alcohol.
I'm not frozen. I'm just disappointed.
No, you could be disappointed all you want, but the fact that you're talking about this going to trial again for something that I did in a wrestling ring between two wrestlers where that's legally supposed to happen. I don't care if you don't like it. I don't get to be put on trial now for doing something that was not against any laws when I'm in the ring. When Pat didn't have to suffer anything except, we'll have a match in the Shelley's backyard, and then we'll change the bylaws after he's done being a fucking idiot.
Well, no, there was a challenge after Operation Crazy Rock didn't quite work. Danny challenged me to a rematch. I took the rematch. I won the rematch.
When the hell was this?
Then we did blood alcohol content.
That's fantastic. When was your trial? There wasn't one because those bylaws had not been written yet. You guys wrote the. I didn't see no changes. You didn't send that to anybody else but the core members. Changes. I was not there.
You were at Operation Crazy Rock.
You were at Operation Crazy Rock.
I talked to you. You saw this picture.
I was not. I saw the footage. I was not there. I did not see a written change in bylaws at all. That was not presented to the membership. No. See, now I'm getting into Knights of Columbus mode here. The change in the bylaws was only brought up between the core members. In Knights of Columbus speak, that would be the officers. That has to go to a vote to the entire assembly. That didn't go to a fucking vote. I didn't know about it. I know Turtle didn't know about it. I guarantee Sean Danger didn't know about it. Mike Madonna didn't know about it. Sean Ryan didn't know about it. Chet Gunderson, I bet, didn't know about it.
Chet was
but you two, Double J, and who's the other fucking one that counts as a main guy? Is that just the three of you now?
Smiley McGee.
Hey.
And Smiley.
Lil McGee is now a main member.
No. When you wrote the shit.
Yeah.
Okay, it was the four of you. How many members of LIM? I guarantee if I text Mike Madonna right now, he will not know that there was a change or that there even is fucking bylaws.
Listen.
But we're going to put me on trial because you guys didn't like a decision that I made in a wrestling ring. Absolutely the fuck not am I doing that again.
Mike Madonna is an Italian hero. Just like your mother, who you're disappointed every day that you come out with.
That's great. That has nothing to do with what I'm saying. Shut up with the disappointment thing already. I'm talking about actual stuff.
If you don't want me to be disappointed, then just...
Gabagool, you can be disappointed. You can hate my guts for what I did to Turtle. But what I did to Turtle happened in a wrestling ring between two wrestlers. I don't know how many times I have to say that in fucking English before you understand it.
I need
Cash
you to
was
stop
shaking
thinking...
his head because he's sort of understanding what I'm not. He doesn't have to agree with it. He doesn't have to like it. He can still be disappointed in me. But it's the point that you guys are being hypocritical when you put all the blame on me and the other two just got, don't do it again. I was legally allowed to do what I did to Turtle in that wrestling ring by turning on him. That's not against any wrestling rules at all. If it happened outside of a wrestling ring, fine.
Listen,
but it didn't. It happened in between those ropes.
Okay, you're really starting to push the disappointment to a new level.
I don't
okay?
care if I'm pushing the disappointment to a new level.
Let me get my 2 Abraham Lincolns in. All right.
Please go ahead.
$10?
You just trash talked Mo Dang in your little
Ooh.
monologue that you did. You called us hypocritical. I fucking love Mo Dang. I love Mo Dang. Don't fucking bring him up. All right.
Who is that?
You just said I'm hypocritical. I am not critical about the hippos. Let's move on. Move on. We're done.
God,
we're done here.
Not just say that out loud.
What is the next match, please?
We're
crying out loud.
What is the next match? It's the last match, and it's the match that a lot of people are coming to St. Joe's Park to see. Do you need me to say his name for him to appear?
Yes, please do.
Joe Hendry. Hey, I did it! I did it! It worked! I am a god! Yes! I said his name, he appeared. I did the thing.
Amen. He appears. I believe in Joe Hendry.
I love how the cat ran on beat to
He
that
was excited. So Joe Hendry will be at St. Joe's Park for a meet and greet from 2 to 4 p.m.
Yep.
Autographs are $30. Pictures are $30, but a combo is $50. And Maximus, because I know you know some stuff about the meet and greet, what can fans expect coming to St. Joe's Park for the meet and greet? How is this going to work?
A long ass line. That's what they can expect. Basically, okay, so here the rundown of the meet and greet is this is how it's going to go. The doors will not open until 2. As it says on the bottom there, tickets for Christmas Chaos can be bought at the door starting at 4 p.m., meaning you cannot get your wristband and pay for your ticket for Christmas Chaos before 4 o'clock. Okay. So you're going to come in the normal doors that everybody does. You know, the center doors go past that blocker by the bathroom hallway where you wouldn't, the way you normally get tickets, except you're going to go straight into the venue because you pay Joe Hendry. You're not paying Rocket Pro for this 30, 50. That goes to that'll be a table inside being handled by RPW management. You'll pay them and that money goes to Joe. So the line will go in. Joe will be in the back corner, like not the wall where Deneen's rack is, but this wall, the back wall with the window on it. The RPW backdrop will be there. Joe will be there at his table. I think Nuke will be over there. Kevin will be over there, and a few security guys. Once you got your stuff, you go out the park doors and around through the gate, and you don't come back until 4 o'clock when the show starts. And the only leniency we're giving is like 4:02, so that Joe can wrap up whoever he's talking to. The line will be being cut off at 3:45. The back of the line, nobody else can get in line because at 4 o'clock, that has to be shut down. We have to move Joe out of there, get him to the back, and roll the bleachers in for those 2 sections because we are going to have a lot of people for the show. So there's going to be 2 extra bleacher sections that have to go exactly where he is. So there will be no RPW merch for sale this show. So Deneen's rack will not be there. So yeah, unfortunately, but you know what? We have to give up space because we can take the hit. The wrestlers can still have their stuff with the Windy City Ghostbusters in the vestibule. We're going to take the hit on this one and not sell our stuff. We are launching an online website, so that QR code will be popped up during the show with Bonfire. So people can just get their shirts from there if they want to. Other than that, there's really not much, except, like I said, you can't just go in there expecting, oh, well, here's my money for my wristband. Nope. Out you go, Junior. You go all the way around the building. You come back in at 4 o'clock. After 4 o'clock, you could buy your stuff for Christmas Chaos. But before that, no. You're doing Joe Hendry is 2 to 4. It's Joe Hendry meet and greet in the building, and then RPW Christmas Chaos at 4 o'clock. We're kind of separating it like that. So you don't get to sit in the chairs and all that. You're standing in line, and then gone back around C at 4.
And
that's mostly for safety reasons, by the way.
And
like the building filling up. Sorry.
And Joe Hendry will be part of the main event of this show. He'll be taking on the winner of the dinner rolls himself, all day, Marshe Rocket. Now, let's talk a little bit about Joe Hendry for those who may not be as familiar with him. Joe Hendry has a legitimate amateur wrestling background, winning multiple medals through the British Senior Championship and the Scottish Open Senior Freestyle. In professional wrestling, he has been the holder of the Glass Cow Cup. He's been the Impact Digital Media Champion. He's held championships in ICW, Insane Championship Wrestling, Pro Wrestling Elite, Ring of Honor, got the Best Entrance of the Year, also winning multiple championships through What Culture Pro Wrestling / Defiant Wrestling. He is a one-time What Culture Pro Wrestling champion. He won the Kurt Angle Invitational Rumble in 2016. This man went viral this past year with his theme song. And the best part about Joe Hendry is he makes these songs for his opponents to get in their heads. So I'm kind of curious what kind of songs Joe Hendry may have up his sleeve coming out of his mouth for Mr. Marshe Rocket.
If I had any guess, he's going to probably pay homage to a Joliet legend like Lionel Richie, and he's going to sing a song that's the opposite of All Day. He's going to sing All Night Long, All Night, right? Said All Day? Okay. Lionel Richie, Joliet West. How you doing?
Maximus Orion, who do you think comes out on top in this match?
I really don't know, but I do know that if Joe Hendry thinks that he's going to come in here being Mr. TNA superstar and I was on NXT and all that other stuff, Marshe Rocket's a former TNA superstar as well. And judging by what happened to Jake Omen last month or this, whatever, past show, Marshe's going to give Joe a run for his money. Joe may win the match in the end, but I don't know about that. He's going to get one chop from Marshe Rocket and be like, ooh, shit, I should not have come to Joliet. All right. He's going to understand why Rocket Pro Wrestling is the house that Marshe Rocket built, just like he said. Plain and simple.
Lil McGee, I mean, I've filled you in a little bit on who Joe Hendry is. I've sent you some of his work. I mean, what do you think of the man himself?
I think Joe Hendry is a really good contender for Marshe Rocket. I think this match is going to go head to head. It's really hard for me to actually pick somebody who I think is going to win, but ultimately, I feel like I have to go with Marshe Rocket. I feel like he's going to knock it out of the park, and yeah. I mean, do I believe in Joe Hendry? Of course. But yeah. I think it's going to be a really good match to watch. It's going to be really entertaining.
So do you think Marshe Rocket has it in the Maya bag?
He definitely has it in the Maya bag.
Will you ever have a Maximus, you ever have a Maya bag?
Yeah, I'm about to have one because I have to go there tomorrow and get a Dr. Squatch.
Oh.
So yeah.
Lil McGee, he's going to get himself a Maya bag.
Oh my God, he's going to have to bring it to the Christmas chaos.
Oh, we got to see your Maya bag.
We got to see your Maya
I'm not
bag.
keeping that bag.
Why wouldn't you keep that Maya bag? You don't want
why
to
would I
want?
Why would I? Not really. If you want to, why are we arguing about bags?
Well, you got the Maya bags.
No. See, they're not as sturdy as a Menards bag.
We're talking about Menards here, okay?
Yeah, but we're talking about keeping a bag. Why would I not?
LIM is a Maya household, okay?
Yes, we have Maya household. We got the Maya.
There you go. More bylaws we're writing without fucking telling me.
Somebody call Mr. Ufkin because there's a bag in a tree. You know what I'm saying? Think about it.
No, I don't.
Get extra credit in the science class if you took a picture of a bag in a tree. Meyer bags included. Menards bags included. Hey, Maximus, I know you're fond of Menards. What did the pirate say when he got hit in his lower region? Oh, Menards!
What?
Oh, Menards! He got hit in his lower region. He hurt his
In his
nards.
balls.
Yeah, I get that, but
Nards are another word for testicles.
I've never heard that
Maximus.
before in my life.
Listen, we're in the presence of a lady. Are you going to ask me what my choice is for this match?
Man, I don't know how I would I would peg you for who you would pick for this match.
You're picking Joe Hendry. I saw the way you
17
jumped up
years
like a little
ago.
kid.
What would 17 years ago have been?
17 years before this.
What year would that have been?
Would have been 17 years prior to 2007.
2007, I saw this guy when he was just a young man wrestle at Windy City Pro Wrestling. Now, I hate to go against a guy who's coming all the way down from TNA to show Joliet the respect and to show RPW, yes, Maximus, to show them the respect that they deserve because they truly are a hell of a wrestling and entertainment company. Okay? Don't let anybody tell you different, folks. I got to go with Marche Rocket. He's a legend. Joe Hendry, you got your work cut out for you, my friend. But I believe in Marche all day.
Now, as far as who I think will win this match, I mean, I don't know if it's that obvious from my reaction to the announcement initially. I'm going to go with Joe Hendry here because, I mean, Joe Hendry is someone who is taking over the world right now. From London to Paris to Tokyo, America, Scotland, Canada, Mexico, doesn't matter. We all believe in Joe Hendry. We believe in Joe Hendry. And I also believe in Joe Hendry. And you can see Joe Hendry coming up on December 7th at St. Joe's Park. Christmas Chaos. Ho, ho, ho. Rocket Pro Wrestling. All day Marche Rocket versus Joe Hendry. Your main event. A lot of other matches we talked about earlier this episode. You'll see them all there. Doors open at 4. Bell time is at 5. General admission is $25 for this show. And $35 for front row. And you're going to want to make sure that you get there early to meet Joe Hendry for autographs and pictures, or perhaps both. You're going to want to see Maximus Orion being Phony Rhodes, being all Phony Rhodes with his Phony Rhodes outfit. You'll see me. I'll be there. I'll do some stuff. Bill Shelley might go to it. There's a lot of things, man. There's a lot of things. And we're going to have to be there. I think this is as good a time as any to end this episode. So, ladies and gentlemen, remember Christmas Chaos. Be there December 7th. See Maximus Orion versus JBJ. Give the Windy City Ghostbusters your toys for children this holiday season. Believe in Joe Hendry. Get yourself a nice Maya bag to hold on to all the memories that this show is going to create for you, okay?
Yeah, bring your emotional support, Maya bag.
Yeah, we need some Maximus, we need some emotional support Maya bags because you're putting us through a lot of situations where the emotional support's needed.
In the words of Captain Dave, nope.
Oh. I guess. Well, you'll be going there tomorrow, so you can get us some.
I can
donate some Maya bags to our cause.
Yeah.
Kitty.
The cat is right there.
Nope.
There you go. Oh, you say goodbye. Bye.
I love the.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this concludes this episode of the Lovely Intoxicated podcast. For Maximus Orion, for Lil McGee, for Tony Gabagool, I have been PX, a consigliere, and stay lovely. stay intoxicated.
Take it easy.
Bye.